Ambassador Zexark of the Valthusian Empire strode through the sterile corridors of the Galactic Council's detention facility, his translucent membrane wings trembling with barely contained fury. Behind him followed his aide, Neat, frantically trying to keep pace with her superior's long strides. "Ambassador, perhaps we should reconsider," Neat began. "Silence," Zexark hissed. "I want to see these dangerous criminals myself." The Valthusian delegation had arrived at Council headquarters merely hours ago, only to discover that several juvenile humans had been imprisoned during their 3-month journey, the charges being potential threats to galactic stability. The Draxan guard at the cell block entrance straightened as they approached. "Ambassador, this area is restricted." To open the door, Zark commanded, his 7-foot frame towering over the guard. "By authority of the Valthusian Empire, a founding member of this council." The guard hesitated, then pressed his clawed hand against the scanner. The door slid open with a mimetic hiss. Inside, Zexark's compound eyes widened. 6 human children, none appearing older than what humans called teenagers, sat in a common area playing some form of game with crude drawings on scraps of paper. They looked up simultaneously at the visitors. "Hello," said one, a female with red head fur. "Are you here to let us go home?" Zark turned to the Draxan guard. "Explain," he demanded, his voice modulator barely containing the subharmonic frequencies of his rage. "They are humans," the guard stated flatly, as if this explained everything. "I can see that," Zark replied. "What I fail to understand is why children are being detained in a maximum security facility." From behind them, Council Reg, the Xandarian representative who'd signed the detention order, appeared. "Ambassador Zexark, this is outside your jurisdiction." These humans were attempting to access restricted technology. "They were on a school trip," interrupted a voice. A human adult, presumably their guardian, emerged from an adjacent cell. "They were touring the public science exhibits when your security dragged them away for taking pictures." Zexark's wings flared to their full intimidating span. "You imprisoned human children? Areyouinsane." The outburst echoed through the chamber, causing even the Draxan guard to flinch. "Ambassador, you don't understand the threat," Vig insisted. "Humans err. I understand perfectly." Zexark cut in. "I understand that you violated 23 provisions of the Galactic Sentient Rights Charter. I understand that you detained juvenile members of a species known throughout the galaxy for their unprecedented protective instincts toward their young." Neat tugged anxiously at Zexark's ceremonial robe. "Sir, your blood pressure. Do you have any idea what happens when humans discover their children have been imprisoned?" Zexark continued, ignoring his aide. "Have you not studied their history, their wars, their unstoppable vengeance when their offspring are threatened?" Vig's confidence began to waver. The council determined. The council was not properly informed. Zexark thundered. "Release them immediately." "We can't just." A warning tone sounded from the communication panel. The guard answered it, his scales paling visibly. "Counselor," the guard said, voice quavering, "we've detected 17 human vessels entering the system. They've bypassed all outer defenses." "Impossible," Reg whispered. "The lead ship is transmitting a message. Return our children or witness the full capability of the human defense force." Zexark laughed, a sound like crystals breaking. "Only 17 ships? They're being diplomatic." The red-haired human girl smiled. "That's my mom's fleet. She's actually being super patient right now." Vig's appendages trembled as he frantically activated his emergency authority. "Release them. Prepare diplomatic welcomes. Send apology transmissions." As the cells deactivated, Zexark approached the human adult. "I apologize for this grievous error. The Valthusian Empire stands with humanity in this matter." The human nodded. "We appreciate your support, Ambassador. May I ask," Zexark said more quietly, "why your children seem so calm about this ordeal?" The human smiled. "Space camp survival training. Plus, they knew their parents would come." As they escorted the humans to the docking bay, Neat whispered to her superior, "Sir, I don't understand why you were so alarmed. The detention was improper." "But," Zexark turned all 4 eyes toward his aide. "Because, Neat, there is one universal truth every spacefaring civilization eventually learns. You do not, under any circumstances, threaten a human child if you wish your civilization to see another sunrise." As if to emphasize his point, the station lights dimmed momentarily as 17 human warships took up positions around the council headquarters, their weapon systems humming with restrained power. The lesson would not soon be forgotten.